seconds when you're ready.
So how is the plastic problem related to climate change?
So the plastic problem is related to climate change in the sense that climate change is largely caused by excess amounts of carbon dioxide, which is taken from burning fossil fuels, and of course plastics are also made out of the same source, right, which is oil coming out of the ground. And basically in both of those two ways, oil ends up in the atmosphere or in the ground or in the oceans in the form of plastic pollution.
What will it take for New Zealand and even the world to tackle this plastic pollution problem and to win it? What do you think?
So for the world and for New Zealand to tackle the problem of plastic pollution, it's going to take a concerted effort between countries but also within countries. And here in New Zealand, we're trying to work out what is it that we can do to reverse decades of make, waste and to turn that into a circular economy where we minimise what goes in and then make sure that we use it as many times as possible and then we dispose of it properly.
New Zealand just banned plastic bags. What's the next step or the next focus that New Zealand's going to take?
So New Zealand is phasing out the use of single-use plastic bags, which we're all very excited about. What's next is a nationwide strategy because obviously plastic bags are just a tiny part of the overall problem. Something like 1% of our plastic pollution is plastic bags, and so we need a nationwide strategy for how we deal with plastic waste and to make sure we roll that out right across the country.
What would you like to see from organizations like Eat Less Plastic and others doing here in New Zealand to help you out?
Organisations like Love Our Oceans, Eat Less Plastic, Bags Not, and others, I think provide a really important role in putting pressure on politicians to let us know that actually this is an issue of concern to Kiwis and that actually we really do need to keep up the momentum. And of course, there's a lot of work that goes on the ground, just doing basic things like helping to clean up our beaches and our oceans.
Bit of a personal question, last one. What's something that you personally do on a daily basis that helps make that little bit of a difference?
Look, for myself, one of the things I do at lunchtime is I go down to a place called Tank, who make smoothies and salads. And I just take my own kind of bottle and get them to fill that up rather than to put it into one of their plastic cups with a plastic container and a plastic straw that goes in the top. Just make sure that even just on a really minor day-to-day basis that I'm just trying to minimise the waste that I'm creating.
Fantastic. We've got a little present for you. You're now officially part of the Eat Less Plastic crew.
Great.
And the voyage. So we thank you so much for your work that you're doing here and keep it up. We're here to support you any way we can.
Thank you very much.
Really appreciate it.
Cheers.